Let me start by saying that I'm okay. At what point did you realize that Jussie Smollett was absolutely full of shit?
The second the story came out.
So I never heard of the guy before either. I mean, I've heard of the show Empire. I know what it is. I didn't know who he was, and if you showed me a picture of him before, I would have never. And excuse me, I don't mean to mispronounce his name. It's not Jussie.
It's Jussie.
It's Jussie
Smollett. Or Jussie Smollett.
Why is your name Jussie? You idiot.
So when it,
I don't think that's his choice. I'm gonna be honest.
So when
he's had plenty of choice to turn it around. Okay.
At this point, I think it's a little too late.
To say, no, the second I read the story, I was suspicious.
Yeah, and so basically, for people that don't remember, he mailed himself a letter.
So that happened like a week before.
So a week prior, he mails himself a letter,
I think,
threatening him. And it's basically anti-gay, anti-black, Trump, MAGA.
Yeah.
Blah. Right. Receives from someone this letter.
Yes.
And then a week later, basically he claims that and he makes it a point to say Trump supporters, MAGA, like it's very, I mean, he's an actor, but it's very intent. There's an intent with his words. Like, yeah. He's trying to paint a picture.
Oh, yeah.
Everything he's saying is bullshit.
Yeah.
The entire time, and he knows it.
Oh, when he tells us that when the reason why he did it comes out, it's even better.
Went out, and it was sitting there, and my manager was still on the phone. So I picked up the phone and I said, Brandon, and he's like, what's going on? Right. And I said, I was just jumped. And then I look down and I see that there's a rope around my neck.
You hadn't noticed it before? You didn't see?
Keep in mind, he's making this up.
Even she's calling it out.
That there's a rope around my neck, which I hadn't.
You hadn't noticed it before?
She's like,
you just, it was so fast.
How long did this all...
It felt like minutes, but it probably was like 30
Everybody
seconds,
knows he's full
honestly.
of shit.
I can't tell you honestly. I noticed
He said, despite my frustrations and deep concern with certain inaccuracies and misrepresentations that have been spread by you.
I like how he says misrepresentations like he's blaming other people for messing his story up.
No,
that was perfect in every way.
Said, I had the story perfect and you guys went and messed it up.
Okay, well, and also, I don't know
Again, it's
how
a lot of blame just all the way around.
Well, I don't know how well you read up, but like the cops couldn't get him to cooperate. They asked for the phone records.
Really?
They were asking.
I didn't know that.
Okay, so like they asked for phone records. Apparently the call that happened while he was being attacked never happened. They can't find any records of it.
So there's not even a record of the phone call. He couldn't even think ahead. Have you never watched a single episode of
anything
of any crime? You could have placed the call.
Yeah.
You know they were going to check. What is wrong with you?
Well,
and he wrote it. Not to mention that he wrote it. So here's where the jury's still out, and I want this episode to age well. The two guys, like Nigerian or whatever,
they're brothers.
Yeah, the Osun,
they've met him. They've met him through the being on set, the Empire. They've been some extras. They're like workout buddies now.
Right. So I'm really interested to find out more about the check that was written to these two, because apparently, and I did. I don't think I have it. No, I don't have it prepared.
It was a $3,500 check. He wrote it to him as a workout plan.
Right. It was for 6 days of a nutrition plan
and a workout,
6 days or 5 days of workouts.
Yeah.
Different amounts. It totaled to what, $6,500 or
$3,500.
$3,500. So, of course, now the rumors are that he paid them. To beat.
I don't
him
think
up.
that's been confirmed yet.
I don't think. I don't want to go that far. I don't even think he was beat up. I don't think there was anyone paid quick and got a bruise or two.
And I think he had some bruises on his ribs and stuff.
Right. All right. Yeah.
For weeks, Smollett insisted he was the victim.
Who the would make something like this up?
You! You would!
What kind
You're an idiot! Oh my God!